What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Right now we're going to be talking about who's the glitch. Is it 99 Patrick Mahomes or is it 99 Brady? We're going to figure all that stuff out right now. EA Sports just blessed us and gave us 25K. I remember back in the day when we used to get like 350K though. A lot of people get excited about that. It's just like, all right, EA, bro, like, come on, dude. What are you guys doing? Before we get into all of that though, I did receive this pack, EA Play Supercharge pack. It looks like it's part of the EA Play. If you're like a subscriber to that. Some of you guys ask, okay, gee, what's the point of being a subscriber to the, like EA Play and stuff like that? You get to play Madden early. So that's the only real reason that I do it. They gave out a bunch of B&Ds right here. I don't know if these can actually go into sets. Looks like it cannot. So they just gave you cards you could probably use. They're very, very outdated. Remember, Ultimate Legends are dropping this weekend, so it's kind of like, yo, what is the point of this? Let me see what the training value of all of them is. All right, 16,000 training. So you could gamble with it if you wanted to go ahead and do that. It's up to you how you want to rock it. But I wanted to show you guys that pack because I got it earlier, and just to give you guys insight into it, what's going on within the game. All right, so look, bottom line is this, right? I don't really like Patrick Mahomes' release. Tom Brady doesn't have the fastest release, but he, with ability-wise, definitely controls the game right now. All right, so what we're going to talk about is the fact that a lot of you guys may be looking to spend a lot of money on him, Patrick Mahomes. Once they drop an Ultimate Legend quarterback that has suitable release and suitable, abilities, this won't matter anymore. Now, he's gone down to like the lowest I've seen is like 950, but he's been hovering around the 1.37, stuff like that. And then on the other side, with Brady, I've seen that you guys have like pretty much dumped Brady because, it's a new card, it's hype, stuff like that. Numbers look pretty good, built-in gunslinger, pass lead elite, all that good stuff. It's very, very difficult for me to say, though, that he's better. All right, like I don't want to go and be like, yo, bro, like this guy. But what you could do if you wanted to is you can swap them. Pretty much you could sell Brady if you didn't get him as a B&D from watching the MCS. You can sell Brady, go ahead and try out Mahomes, and then figure it out afterwards if you guys wanted to do that. But overall, because of the release of the cards, which is all that really matters, it does like I don't really see the benefit. I don't see the benefit of going after Mahomes right now. So that's pretty much where it is. So as far as being glitchy, they both have similar ability setups. So it's not going to be that far-fetched that, one card may be better than the other slightly. But the sidearm release from Patrick Mahomes, it just, I don't know what that's about. It just doesn't feel that it's something that is going to work. And I believe he has Slinger too, because I know some of you guys are going to be asking about that. What is the release? I believe he has Slinger too, Patrick Mahomes. So right here with the way that this is currently, the ability setup that we have, the only difference that we would have is that we would probably go pass lead elite on Patrick Mahomes because it's 2 AP. Other than that, the Hot Route Master, all the other stuff is still the same. All right, so what they did to Steve Young with the title update was kind of weird. They made his release like pretty much trash, and it definitely affected the way that the game plays overall. So they definitely nerfed a lot of the players that had faster releases have definitely been changed now. So I just want to make sure you guys understand, if you decide to go ahead and spend the money now for Patrick Mahomes, rather than wait till his price drops a little, you may lose a little on it. All right, because it's no way, like, they're going to have to start dropping other quarterbacks with better release. The Burt Jones, stuff like that. Team Diamonds 2. Things are going to drop with other players that are better. So just keep that in mind as you guys go along. I would just plainly say, right, if you have Tom Brady, just stick with Tom Brady for now. There's a ton of content dropping this week. There's so many new cards that are being released. There is no reason for you to go crazy and go above and beyond right now to get really, really wild and, spend all your coins and do weird stuff to get Mahomes. All right? So, overall, who's going to be the glitch? I'm just going to say Tom Brady. I'm going to say Tom Brady right now is the glitch with what's going on in the game. I just feel that ability-wise and everything that he has to offer, he is the best quarterback in the game still, even with the release of Patrick Mahomes. Now, as far as different ways to get Patrick Mahomes, because I know that that's always part of the video, yo, G, what's the deal? How do you figure out, how do you figure you can get him? All right, the 397s, right? The 397s is one way. Okay, and then I think it's like 3 things there. So you got this one, the 99 overall Patrick, the 99 overall Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes collectible exchange. The other one that was there, what happened was you were able to put limiteds in to be able to do the set. and the limiteds were a lot cheaper, so EA took down the other set. Anything that's going to cause a problem with them making maximum funds is definitely going to go. So they're probably going to reset that set for the 397s and put it in so that only the 97s that are real 97s and not limiteds can go into it. So a lot of you guys made bank off of that a little bit earlier. All right, so right now all you can do is actually buy him, which is probably why it jumped up from like the 950 to where it is right now. Once they put the set back, you know, it's gonna be what it is. All right, so I just want you guys to understand, if you did pay for all the stuff and got the collectible, you know, you could go ahead and redeem it and you're good to go. Now let's go over to the actual sets for the Super Bowl. All right, so that we could take a look at what's going on, so you guys, you know, more or less get a clear picture of what's happening. With the way that they have it set up, any of these 97s, you can make them now. The set is probably going to be the same by the time they put it back up. You know, it'll definitely be the same. So you can make 97s if you would like. You do get 3 97s back as B&D, so it's going to be, you know, if you want to go and gamble in the store or whatever, you can go ahead and do that, if that's the kind of things that you're into. But the price per is pretty extensive right now. It's definitely pretty extensive. I'll show you guys some of the prices of the Super Bowl cards in the auction house right now. It's really, really nasty. Now, I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna Super Bowl hype train, Super Bowl the big game. Are these guys the 97s? Hold on, let me just go over and check the 97s so you guys can get an insight into what exactly it is. All right, so yeah, so here goes the prices. So you would actually be spending 1.8 if you were to go ahead and you know, buy these cards to do the set once they put it back up. Obviously, I would not recommend that you know, for any reason at all. If you do want some of the cards, you know, you could go ahead and buy one. If you want a cheap card, you're running an Eagles theme team, whatever, you can buy the card, but I wouldn't put them into the set and waste this kind of coin. I just don't think that that's a smart thing to do at this time. But that's what the set was before it was taken down a little bit earlier. So if you want to go ahead and start making the cards, we could look at that option as well, because I know that some of you guys are going to want to know, is it worth it to make the actual sets? All right, you know, that's a yes or no type question. Let me remove the quality of this real quick so you guys can see the you know, you can see the sets for the 94 overall, the 92s. These 97s, it requires 5 94s. All right, but these are the those are the past players, right? And then you have the other versions over here that require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 94. Okay, so they all require the same amount of stuff. So once you start doing the sets, if you have enough cards that you already have like stockpiled, you can go ahead and do this and then make them and just sell them if you want to. You know, the 94 type thing, if you want to go ahead and do it that way instead of trying to actually go outright and get Tom Brady, this is always a viable way to make coins. You can see that I have enough to make a 90 overall, then I can go over here and make a 92, whatever. Realistically, if it's something that you have in your binder and it's already like redeemed, like if it says redeem, I would just redeem a 94 and just start selling them. You know what I'm saying? And just make the money while people are going crazy for Patrick Mahomes, because otherwise it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that, you know, people are actually going, you know, going after him. I do not believe that you can pull the MVP. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong with that. I do not believe you can pull them. So, you know, pulling limiteds and all that stuff in the training variety pack is completely different. So I would just focus in on those sets, making coins as always. And then if you want to try them out, I would sell your Tom Brady, unless it's B&D, because you got it in one of the Twitch drop packs. Sell Tom Brady, try out Patrick Mahomes. If he's not, you know, what you thought he was, sell him back, add the difference to get, you know, Tom Brady back, and then just be done with it. Other than that, that's pretty much what we got right now. I would say the glitch is Tom Brady. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.